Peace and blessings of God be upon you all, my dear brothers and sisters. Today we're going on a journey to learn about the lives and teachings of the prophets. Peace be upon them all. Their stories are like threads in the Holy Quran, reminding us of God's kindness and guidance. Let's explore these stories together, looking for wisdom and inspiration from these special people who lived with strong faith and shared the message of truth and goodness. God, the All-Knowing, tells us in the Quran, "And when your Lord said to the angels, I will create a leader on earth. And so, from clay, God created Adam, breathing life into him, making him the first human, the first prophet. Satan, the tempter, tricked Adam and Eve, causing them to disobey God's command. But this taught us a big lesson. Adam, feeling very sorry, turned to God and asked for forgiveness. Adam's story reminds us that we all make mistakes, but God is always ready to forgive us. Imagine a time when bad things and disbelief were everywhere, when people forgot about the one true God. It was then that Noah was chosen to guide his people back to goodness. Noah preached for many years, asking his people to stop worshipping idols and ask God for forgiveness. But they laughed at him, refused to listen, and their hearts became closed to the truth. Then God told Noah to build a large boat, a safe place for the believers. The ark became a symbol of faith and listening to God, showing God's power and Noah's strong belief. Abraham is very special in Islam. He's known as the friend of God. His life showed us how to completely trust God, a journey of strong faith and big sacrifices. As a boy, Abraham questioned why people worshipped idols. He searched for truth and smashed the idols, bravely standing against the false gods his people worshipped. He was ready to do whatever God asked, and at the last minute, God, in his kindness, provided a ram for the sacrifice, showing us Abraham's unshakable faith. Moses was chosen by God to face the mean Pharaoh, a ruler who made the Israelites slaves. Born during a time of hardship, Moses' life was protected by God, from surviving as a baby to meeting God at Mount Sinai. See the Red Sea part, a path through the water, helping the Israelites escape the soldiers. These miracles from God showed his power and proved Moses was a prophet. Moses led his people through the desert, giving them God's laws written on stone tablets. Moses' life, full of courage and strength, inspires us to stand up against what's wrong and help those who are treated unfairly. Jesus, son of Mary, is very important in Islam. His birth, a miracle, shows God's power. From a young age, Jesus was very wise and kind. He talked about God's love and mercy, asking people to be sorry for their mistakes and follow the path of goodness. His life, full of compassion and guidance from God, reminds us to be kind, understanding, and have strong faith in God. Glory be to God, the stories of the prophets are not just old stories, but lessons for us today. They remind us that we are all going towards God, and even when things are hard, His kindness and guidance are always there. May their lives inspire us to be better Muslims, better people, spreading peace and kindness everywhere. Peace and blessings of God be upon you all.